up? It's your girl Tay Ming, and welcome back to my channel. So you girls love watching me install my wigs. So today I was like, let me just go ahead and teach them how to reinstall them old wigs and make them look brand new again. So let's just go ahead and get into it. So to start off every install, I'm going to be tinting my stocking cap. I'm using my foundation. Maybelline Fit Me is 340. I think it's the color Cappuccino. And I'm just going to be rubbing the product on my hand just to kind of buff it down a little bit, and then going on my stocking cap and blending it. You want to take your time on this. Make sure that you're not applying too much makeup, because that can make your install look really cakey and just nasty. And make sure you go ahead and put it on the lace as well. You could just put like the residue from what you put on your stocking cap. Again, you don't want to do too much. Be very light-handed. Now I'm going to be taking this alcohol and I'm just going to clean off my forehead. You just want to make sure you get all the oils and residue and just the makeup that you applied off, because this is key for a long-lasting install. Now that that's done, we're going to go ahead and whip this wig on. Child, this is an old wig, y'all. Like, I've had this wig for almost 4 years. Yes, a long-ass time. But make sure you position it on your head the way that you want it to be. Once I get it positioned how I want, I'm just going to go ahead and clip the wig back. Just make sure that it's all in place. Make sure everything is looking how I want it to look, nice and flat. Good around the ears. I'm also going to cut some extra cap off, because sometimes I'll be doing that and you don't need all that cap. You don't want it to show through the lace. I'm going to go ahead and lift the lace back. That way I can see where I'm about to glue down. And I'm also going to do one more wipe down with the alcohol, just to be sure. You can never be too positive. You want your wigs to last, so take your time, okay? The adhesive slash lace glue that I'm going to be using today is Private Label Extensions Lace Paste XL. This has been doing pretty good for my skin. The way that I apply it is, as you guys can see, I just put little small dots around my forehead, and then I took a popsicle stick and I just evened it out. Popsicle sticks are the best when you're about to apply your lace glue, because it gives you a nice smooth even layer, just to make sure everything looks good, make sure everything's nice and even. You don't want to have too many clumps and just have the glue showing. So popsicle sticks, highly recommend. Also, I put about 2 or 3 layers just to make sure everything looks good and that I don't have a lot of lifting throughout the time that I'm wearing my wig. So yeah, this is just how I glue it, and I hope this works for y'all. Once the glue is dried and it's ready to be tacked down, you're just going to place the lace exactly where you want your wig to start. So I'm going to be cutting a little bit of lace off, because this is a reinstall and I see that I have some bald spots in the front. So I'm not going to put the very, very beginning of my lace in the glue, but I'm going to put almost like a 1/4 inch back, and y'all will see why I do that later. If you did it in sections, go ahead and paste down your sideburns and make sure that everything is intact, just how you did the front part of the wig.
Something special, just what my dreams are really made of. Let's stay together, you and me, boy. There's no one like you around, baby. Really like what you've done to me. I can't really explain it. I am so into you. I really.
So right here, I just want to, again, show you guys what I'm going to be cutting off. That's why I did not lay it down. So here's just a quicker look. Once you are done gluing your lace down, go in with a little bit of Got To Be freezing spray before you go ahead and tack it down with that elastic, and watch the meltdown. Like, you don't even got to do nothing. Just watch it.
My love is blind, can't you see?
Okay, so for this unit, I did want to go ahead and cut it. So I'm going to do a blunt cut. And I'm probably going to cut it like maybe 3-4 inches. Because I think I want to go shorter, y'all. I never really have like short to medium hair. And I wanted to try it this time. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut it. I know a lot of people, y'all may not know how to cut your hair by yourself. I've had to learn. I've practiced a lot of times and I've failed a lot of times too. So don't get discouraged if you can't cut it. Just have somebody else cut it for you. Or, you know, just take your time. Hopefully, you know, you get it right. So as you can see, the hair is nice and melted in. I'm about to cut this extra lace off, which is what was lifting earlier. And you see I'm just cutting it with a razor. And me not gluing it down definitely made it a lot easier to cut it off. So I'm just going to be, you know, framing my face with the lace and making it look as natural as I can. You don't want to have any harsh lines or any harsh cuts because that can make your hairline look really sharp and not look natural. So take your time, use a razor. It definitely helps with this grooves and everything. So I definitely recommend using a razor for this process. Y'all see how natural this looks before we even do the baby hairs? Like, just look at that. Look like scalp. Look like it's growing out of my head. Yes, ma'am. So now we're gonna go ahead and do the baby hairs. I parted down the middle just so I can have like a sense of where my baby hairs need to be. I like doing the 2 baby hairs in the front and the sideburns. Y'all know that's my classic little look that I've been rocking recently. So that's what I'm gonna be doing. Once I pull the hair out that I'm going to use, I am going to flat iron it down or hot comb it and just make sure that it's out the way. This helps to also create that natural baby hair look, you know, pushing it forward and making sure it looks like a real baby hair. I'm going to go ahead and twist it as well just to get it out of my face because I'm going to lay that band back down, okay? And I'm also going to do the same thing on the sideburns as well. So just the same process. And you don't have to do baby hairs like this. Wherever you desire your baby hairs to be, do this process. And I promise it's going to look good. A1. Okay? Yeah. Spaceship, now I'm a space cadet. Big white mansion in my habitat. Aiming out of stitch like a latex. Fuck a rich bitch, having rich sex. Smoke a lot of trees, need a weed plant. I did take a lean where the lean at. Sleeping on these G's is a beanbag. Got me going jeans cause I'm cool, right? Checking from my fan life is fantastic. I was broke as hell, sleeping on the mattress. Living like a hell when nobody happy. Hot shells jumping out, they send me automatic. Ran it up by the condo, got a new edit. Now the VVs with a V-long jean jacket. They can see me even if you had 3D glasses. After a few minutes, I'm going to go ahead and take that elastic band off and go in with the razor and cut my baby hairs. I'm leaving about 1 inch, maybe 1.5 inches just to do it because I like big baby hairs. Also, I'm going to take my mini flat iron and I'm just going to curl my baby hairs. This helps give it that nice fluffy look that you want. And it just makes it look a lot better. It's way easier to do it or to lay your baby hairs when you curl up your edges as well. And another tip that I always say is use mousse. Don't ever use like baby hair or gel when you're doing your baby hairs because you want to make sure that you can manipulate the hair. You don't want to get gel or wax or any type of thick edge control because you're not going to be able to move it. And you know, when we lay our baby hairs, we mess up all the time, okay? So you need to be able to move it, manipulate the hair the way you want it to be. You'll see in this clip that I'm messing with my baby hairs a lot. I'm very specific about my baby hairs and I don't play about them. So take your time. It's okay. There's no rush. Make sure everything looks good because your edges could really bring the look together. So just make sure you're using mousse. That way you can get the style that you want. And then when you're done, you can go in with gel just to kind of solidify everything and make it look really nice. Sleeping on these G's is a beanbag.
Got me going jeans cause I'm cool, right? On the spaceship, now I'm a space cadet. Big white mansion in my habitat. Aim a lot of sticks like a laser tag. Fuck a rich bitch, having rich set. Smoke a lot of trees, need a weed plant. I did take a lean where the lean at. Sleeping on these G's is a beanbag. Got me going jeans cause I'm cool, right? New cool, I'm a space cadet. Yeah. Measure about 2 protects. Boom. We the dripping, got these nigga wet. We on the Boominati way. New cool, I'm a space cadet. Yeah. Measure about 2 protects. Boom. We the dripping, got these nigga wet.
So after I finish my edges, I just go ahead and wrap it twice, and then I go back with my elastic band and put it on top. Now that my hair is pretty much together, I'm just going to be cutting a few, I guess, layers towards the front just so everything, you know, flows. As you can see, my frontal's a lot shorter than my bundles, so I'm just going to create a little bit of layers, nothing too extra, just something so it, again, flows correctly and everything looks cohesive.
Sweat change, but I noticed the end. You on scene. Think you know your girl so funny to me. That's why you didn't go left by one time. Got tired of your shit, you almost.
Okay, once my edges are done laying, I'm just gonna go ahead and swipe that off. Baby, look at them edges. They look so good, y'all. That's like my favorite part. But anyway, so we're gonna go ahead and get into the side part. I don't want to do anything extra as far as defining my part today, so I'm not going to be using like my wax stick or black hairspray to define it. I'm literally just going to be using my hot comb and some mousse. I think this hair looks really natural. I literally feel like it looks like it's coming out of my scalp, so I don't want to do too much to take away from the natural tip, the natural look of it. So I'm not going to be putting too much buildup or, you know, too much molding into my hair. I think it looks really nice, just effortless. So yeah, I'm not going to be doing a lot of that. But, you know, if you want to, you can. That's completely optional. I'm just choosing not to today because, again, I think it looks really nice and chic how it is.
Got tired of your shit, you almost threw my line. Long stay on me. You'll continue to try to play these games. Leave your family in the golden rain. And I don't think you'll ever change your ways. Cause a house is not a home where no one's there.
Okay, you guys, so honestly, this is really the end of this tutorial. I'm just going to be flat ironing my hair and hot combing it just to make sure everything, you know, is going the right direction. Everything looks nice and fresh. But other than that, y'all, this was pretty much it. So if you guys enjoyed this video, if you guys feel like it really did help you guys, make sure to put it down in the comments below, okay? Thank you guys so much for watching. I know you guys be loving these videos, like y'all be eating it up, okay? So I'm gonna try to keep posting as much hair tutorials and as much hair videos as I possibly can. I really enjoyed this video, you guys. I love this unit. If you guys are wondering where I got this hair from, it is a wig that I had a long time ago, and I think it came from Allove hair, which I do have a promo code. Y'all make sure to use the code Tay Ming for $5 off plus free shipping. I customized this wig, put it together, and I dyed it jet black. So yeah, if you guys want to see video on how I do that, also put that in the comments below. But thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate all the love, all the support. Make sure that you guys subscribe and also click the bell button so you guys get a new notification every time I drop a video. And yeah, so this concludes my video, you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys on the next video. Bye.
Long as we got love, love, love. Long as we got now with these niggas, don't love these niggas, bust off these niggas, do it for fun, don't take it personal. Personally, I'm surprised you call me up